So this is Cherish and this is
Christine.
And what are we talking about today?
We're going to be talking about relationships.
So basically, I wrote it down like I usually do. So today we're talking about breakups. Do you think breakups inflict the heart so much pain? Is it a disease or is just a phase in the life? And we all go through it like it's a breeze. So yeah. So what do you think?
Okay, what's the first question?
So do you think it's a phase? Like a breakup, are they really that bad? Or people just hype it like, oh, someone broke up with me and it's just a way to seek attention?
I think that breakups are really, really bad. Because like when you go into a relationship with somebody, it's because you actually really like the person, right? So when you get to a point in the relationship where you break up, I feel like it affects both people, not the same way, but it does affect both people.
I feel like it depends on the level of the relationship. Not every relationship, I don't know, but I feel like it's not every relationship breakup that is like dear to your heart. Yeah, everything. Me, someone's like, okay, we're broken up, okay, that's it. You might even still talk. So it's not serious. Maybe, I don't know, but it's like, you know, way deep in your heart, you know, it was never that deep. Like you didn't see the guy and feel like, oh, this guy I'm gonna get married to. It just accumulated. After a while, you guys just started dating. Then at the end of the day, you guys realize that, oh, it was not what it.
Yeah.
But don't you think it depends on the people though? I think it depends on the people. That some people, every breakup
it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
It depends on the people. It depends whatever relationship you had with the person, and also it depends on how invested you are in the relationship. If it's somebody that you feel like, oh my god, I might have a future with this person, and then you break up, it's gonna affect you. But then if it's somebody that's like, oh, whatever, I'm bored.
But what about those people that it's like, even after the breakup, they seem to be so sad, but it's like in less than 3 weeks, they're already with someone else. Does that mean they invested in all their feelings? Is like they can easily transfer it from this person to this person?
No, I feel like
yeah, because it happens though. You see someone I broke up with, let me say John, and I'm acting all sad. All my friends are concerned. Oh my god, Sherry, what's happening? Then less than 3 weeks, I'm all hyped about someone new.
I think it has to do with like, it might just be a rebound. You want somebody there because you feel like, oh my god, I'm so alone. Oh, I need some. But then some other times it can be that you're actually attracted to the other person too. It might not be serious yet, but you might also be attracted to somebody else.
You know what? I don't really think so. I feel like breakup is more of people dwelling on the negative consequences of not being with the person. When they were positive, because it's bound to, I feel like it's bound to happen. Like, oh, we've got to the extent where, oh, thank God you are not apart, meaning we're not fit. Why shouldn't all we just be happy about the fact that we've decided to come to a mutual agreement to leave ourselves and move on to other people or move on with our lives? But it's just breakup has this mentality where it has to be negative. Oh my gosh, I'm all alone, and he left or she left. Why can't we just smile and maybe even throw a party? Breakup, yeah, and all be happy? No, seriously, I think it's a cultural thing where breakups have to be bad. It has to be a negative thing where everybody will bring cheese. Oh my god, they've been dating for 2 years now and they're no longer together.
No, I feel like if it's, I don't know, okay, you can't look at it as a celebration right after it happens. It has to be like years later when you realize, okay, this happened for a reason. But at the moment, nobody's gonna think of it as a celebration unless mentally you're at a level where like you can go through something and think, oh, okay, whatever, I went through this, but at the same time, it's not my true story. It's just part of the story, right? If you don't have that mental, like, you don't have that thing in your mind where you think
so
like
people
that.
have to like think that sort of way, like if you're
it has to be a way of thinking where you're like, okay, if this is not for me, it's not for me, that's it.
What about people that they're still in the mood of we broke up and you ask them how long and they tell you 2 years and you're wondering why they're still that sober, like still that bad over a relationship that ended 2 years ago? Is it that they cannot think that way or they can't just let go?
Sometimes it has to do with letting go. If you cannot let it go, then
Because I know there are some people 2 years, 5 months, they're still like going through old chats, still crying at night.
Yeah. But that's the thing though, not everybody moves on the same way, but not everybody feels the
Well,
same
I
way.
saw
right?
online that they were like, if you guys dated for like 3 months and you guys broke up, you're meant to cry for 6 months. That's how it's meant to be. But if they dated for 2 months and you guys broke up, why are you crying for a year and a half when you didn't even know the person for that long?
It depends. It depends, honestly. You
But
cannot have like one way of thinking when it comes to relationships because people are different, right? So
yeah.
you won't know.
But is it a disease? Because
No.
yes, some people get some people get admitted, some will lose weight, some will start crying. And I've heard some terrible stories about someone getting a tattoo, like change the entire perspective. Like the girl was calm, then there was a breakup, and then bam, she's like putting on mini shirts. She's now posting sex videos. Is it a mental problem?
No, it depends how you deal with bad situations in your life, right? If you're very emotional and you don't know how to deal with things, and that's how you deal with things, then yeah, that's what you're gonna do. But at the same time, I think relationships and breakups are very hard.
Do people fully
They're
recover
very
from
hard.
it?
I don't think you ever do. I feel like you get to a point where you realize like, okay, this was not for me. But at the end of the day, you still have that question like, oh, what went wrong? Why did this not work out with this person if I felt this way about them?
But at the same time, I feel like people do recover from it because we still move on to date someone else and we get married to someone
but
else.
moving on to date somebody else does not mean that you're fully recovered. You can easily do that, but in your heart, like you still have those questions that are not yet answered.
So
right?
I read somewhere online, they're like, a best way to test yourself is when you see that ex, what's the first feeling you get? Do you feel like, oh my gosh, I want him back? Or you even feel a little bit of resentment?
Intermission, dad called. LOL.
No. So back to the discussion. So when you see the person, like for me, I don't know, but there are sometimes when you see your ex and you're so pissed, it's like your mind, you're like giving the person upper throat, down throat, a knock, something like that. While there are some you see actually very happy, like you've not seen the person for a while. It does not happen to you.
No.
I have some now, like very happy.
No, I've never.
I'm very happy. Oh my gosh, how you doing? It's been a while.
No.
Why some I just pretend like I don't even see you. Like that's when you see my manicure, I just keep my face. Wherever I was looking at when you walked in, that's how it would be when you leave.
I feel like all of my exes, to be honest, I felt like, what the fuck? Like I look at you like, what the fuck was I doing? Why was I ever with you?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, I don't know, but I don't know, for me, I would say if it was mutual, like we all understood or something really happened and we spoke about, I feel like for me it's about the respect though. That's how I take it. Like if we broke up and that was just it, I'm not expecting him to like message me every day to ask me, oh, how you doing after the breakup? Oh, it's not like I'm going to eat poison though. Like I'll come to that stage and like it's sad, it happened. If I cry, I've cried, but I'm not going to kill myself. So if I see the person later on, we are done, he didn't like gang up against me or maybe start spreading bad news, then I'm cool to talk to you. But if it was drastic where me, I was pulling Bad Girls Club, Ratchet TV, I would deal with you. The devil
No.
It never happens. I tell people that and they look at me like weirdo.
I feel like all of my exes, if I saw them out, there's no way that I'm gonna have a conversation with you. Well, we're cool, like, oh hey, how are you? Like, how?
Just basic now. Like it was never that bad. I was just talking.
It's not that it's bad. It's just like there's always so many things that are like unsaid. You can't come back and act like, oh, we're friends. I don't know.
Not like come back like we're friends, but I don't have person.
Even act like we're cool with each other. Like that's. There's no way that would happen. I can't. Yeah.
I don't know. Me, I just chat. Hey, how are you? Maybe crack on very cheesy joke. Looking good. Looking very skinny. I'm guessing you work out now. Bye. That's it.
I can't. I can't relate.
So what are the best ways for you to
get over somebody? Block.
But people say that block is too petty.
No, I don't give a. I don't care.
sight, out of mind. I don't need to be telling myself, yes, babe, I'm a strong girl. Put on my Snapchat.
You're not. Most times I feel like we try to act like we're so much.
I don't really care.
No, you care.
Then you not see just a casual friend on the phone and I'm like, low-key in your mind, who is this one? When did they become that close? If you now know the girl, yeah, low-key, you might even go ask her, why were you on the snap? Jokingly. Yeah, I do the blocking thing, but is it that necessary?
I think what you gotta do whatever you gotta do. Like, I'm not the one to sit and say, oh, that's not necessary. Me, the way I get over people, I block you. I'll block you. You don't exist. The fuck? You never
So what if you run
existed.
into pictures, email? Oh, if you email your ex, so you have the person's email, and one day you put like.
But when I say block, I will legit go through my phone, delete everything that has to do with you. Delete.
Oh, I heard there's
everything.
now an app where it's like an X app. You download the app, put the person's name, anything related to the person, delete. So you don't have to even go through it.
I would do 100%.
Yeah, I do that
so
too.
do it.
But would you also block both his related friends?
No. I wouldn't delete his friends, but I would go out of my way to block everything that has to do with him.
So the social media make breakups more hard. Cause think about it, if you don't have Snapchat, everything, you just maybe travel out of the city and that's it.
That's why I say you need to block. You block. You don't have to
But
see
what about you block, but you have those friends that want to keep you involved? Oh, do you know
friends.
Do you know he sprayed his hair red? Do you know he now has piercing? Do you know he now has a tattoo on his neck?
This is what I think. Those people who do things like, and now you're true friends. Block.
But it was
Block,
just gist.
block their life. No.
So we didn't answer the question. Aside from blocking, what else would you do?
Aside from blocking.
Me, I feel like she go out more often because staying at home playing all this.
No, but then if something ends, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get something new so that you can get over the last thing.
I'm not saying you should go out to look for more guys. Like, I feel like outside does not bring that much sadness, but staying home alone, then you start thinking, like it gives you a lot of room to think.
I can give you a lot of room to think, but also that time to think can also be a good time because you think, okay, why did this relationship fail? Not necessarily like, oh, let me see what my ex is up to. You can go there. You can also choose to go to a different place other than that place. It's all about choice, I feel.
Yeah.
If you want to sit and be like, oh my god, what happened?
But what's the respected time for you to move on? Is there a time limit?
I don't think there is. It depends.
Because you know there is a saying, first to date someone else has won.
I don't think so, because you could date somebody else right after, but it's not coming from a genuine place. You're still broken. That person's just filling a void. That's not a good relationship either, right?
Yeah,
so,
true.
it depends what kind of relationship you wanna have.
Here's my book. Anyway, I think we're done. So you guys don't forget to subscribe.
I hope you guys had a fun time listening to our experiences.
The talk. Is that our friends? We didn't give any gist about ourselves.
Okay, do you guys want to know?
Stay
Tune in.
tuned. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
So this will be popping up once in a while. I always write. Because I feel like my thoughts are connected.
I feel like it's so deep.